Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. High stakes and a history of crowning national champions. Both of these teams ready to go as you take a live look at Glendale, one of the great stadiums anywhere for football, and we're set to tee it up in the Fiesta Bowl. That's going to do it for us here on the pregame show. NCAA Football 14 action coming at you right now. Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit.
Today, we bring you the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl and what looks to be a high-energy matchup.
Welcome to Tempe, Arizona, home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, as your Nebraska Cornhuskers are set to take on the Kentucky Wildcats in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. I'm as surprised as you are that we got a bowl game. I knew it was possible to get a bowl game at 6-6, but I thought with our awful record in the Big Ten, we wouldn't get one. But here we are. So Adrian Martinez and the Nebraska seniors are going to have one final game. We're starting out on offense from shotgun. It's going to be a play-action pass, and that's about how I expected it to start. He doesn't even have to complete this pass. I just want it in the field of play. That would be progress. 3rd and 10. Trips to the right-hand side. It's going to be a throw. 4-man rush once again for Kentucky. It's going to be in the field of play, and it's going to be complete. 2 outs now on the backfield, but he's not going to get there. He stopped 2 yards short of the first down, so it's a 3-and-out. For Nebraska. The Nebraska defense has been up and down this year, but they're coming off one of their best showings against the Iowa Hawkeyes to end the regular season. Now they've got a tough Kentucky offense. Their running back is very good. He isn't fast, but he's just amazing at breaking tackles, one of the best in the nation. Their quarterback can also run the ball. He gets 13 yards on a scramble on first down. An 8-yard carry by the backup running back on first down makes it 2nd and 2. They're going to stay with 2 running backs in the backfield. They're going to look to throw on 2nd and 2. He's going to look deep, down to the right-hand side. He's got a guy wide open. That's Wandale Robinson, their best receiver, open by 5 yards in the end zone. And it's 3 plays and 7 points for Kentucky after Nebraska goes 3 plays, no first downs. An absolutely awful start on both sides of the football for Nebraska. They're going to have to get things going and fast if they're going to get anything from this game, if they actually want to get a bowl win in their first season. 1st and 10 from the pistol. It's going to be a handoff to Ramir Johnson. He gets his first touch of the game. He gets 6 yards. Ramir Johnson with an 8-yard carry on 2nd down gives him a new set of downs for the first time today. 1st and 10. Still in a pistol look. 3 wide receivers on the field. And it's going to be Ramir Johnson once again. He didn't get the ball in the first drive, and they went 3-and-out. So now they're looking to focus on giving Ramir Johnson the ball. 2nd and 6 now, and they're staying in a pistol look. And it's going to be a handoff to Ramir Johnson. No, it's a read option. Adrian Martinez is going to take it himself, and he's got the first down. And more. He gets out to around the 40-yard line before he gets knocked out of bounds. A 14-yard gain for Adrian Martinez. An incomplete pass on first down on an attempted play action. We've been running the ball the entire drive. I thought maybe they'll bite on a play action. Doesn't matter because Adrian Martinez can't throw a football. So now it's 2nd and 10. And they're just going to go back to handing it off to Ramir Johnson. It's worked for them so far this drive. He gets 8 yards. That sets them up in 3rd and 2. And they're going to go with the Maryland eye. Jaquez Yant joining Ramir Johnson in the backfield. And Yant's going to get the ball on the little fullback dive. But he's not going to get it. It's 4th and inches. They're in field goal range, but they might still go for this. And they are choosing to go for it. They need to get 7 points at every opportunity, especially since Kentucky has already put 7 on the board. They're staying in the Maryland eye. Same look. And it's actually Adrian Martinez this time on the quarterback sneak. And he's going to get it. 1st and 10 now, and Jaquez Yant is joining Ramir Johnson in the backfield for the 3rd consecutive play. And it's going to be a triple option. And Adrian Martinez is going to take it himself. He's got some space. He's going to get hit down. But not after he gains 9 yards. Sets him up in a 2nd and 1. Now on 2nd and 1, they're going to come out in the pistol. 2 tight ends on the field. Ramir Johnson in the backfield. And it's going to be a throw. He's going to look to take off to the right-hand side on the scramble. He's got some space. He's going to get a good gain. 11 yards. Sets him up in 1st and goal. 2nd and goal now from about the 2-yard line. 2 tight ends on the field, staying in a pistol look. And it's going to be Ramir Johnson. No, read option. Adrian Martinez is going to look to take to the outside. And he might have enough. And he does. He gets in the end zone to give Nebraska their first score of the game and ties it up at 7. I'm glad we were able to make up for that 3-and-out by driving down the field in our second possession and getting 7. But I'm still a little worried, considering we didn't get a single positive passing yard in that entire drive. And we know that is not sustainable. An incompletion on 2nd one now makes it 3rd and 1. You would think having one of the hardest to tackle running backs in the game, they'd give it to him. But instead, it's a quarterback carry. It's actually, I think it was a speed option. They took the running back, and the quarterback had all the space in the world to easily get the first down. After 2 carries go for 4 yards, it's now 3rd and 6, and they're going to have to throw. It's actually a screen, and it's jumped. It is jumped by slot receiver or slot corner Quentin Newsom, but he can't bring it down. That would have been a pick 6 and a massive moment for Nebraska, but it falls right through his hands. But at least we forced a punt. We just can't be dropping gimme pick 6s like that. The offense has a hard enough time scoring. The defense, if they have a chance like that, they can't spurn it. Now Nebraska's offense is going to have the ball back, and yeah, I think they realized we ran on every single play, so we're not going to be able to run anymore now. Can AJ Martinez complete a pass? So far, he's completed 1 for 8 yards in 2 drives. That makes it 2nd and 12, and it's time for AJ Martinez to step up. He had his best passing game last week. He's going to have to do it again this week. It looks like we're not going to be able to run the ball anymore. It lasted 2 drives. 2nd and 12, bunch to the right-hand side. We're going to look to throw. 4-man rush, and he's going to look to take off directly into the defensive end. He is just the worst. So now it's 3rd and 17. With AJ Martinez at quarterback, that's an impossible situation. 1 second left in the first quarter, and we're going to snap it. Bunch to the right-hand side. It's going to be a blitz, and it's going to get there because he just doesn't like throwing the football. He either tries to run into sacks, or he just takes the sack. There's no other alternative. And so it's 2 3-and-outs in 3 drives, and 1 completion. And now Kentucky have the ball already in field goal range at the 30-yard line. Just awesome. I love this offense. 1st 10, they're going to hand off to Chris Rodriguez. That is his tackle breaking that we know he can do, and that's a touchdown. It's a 1-play, 30-yard touchdown, and it's 14-7. It's now 2nd and 10, and AJ Martinez might have 2 more plays to complete a pass before he gets benched. 2nd and 10, and they're going to look to throw once again, and he's not going to look to throw. He's going to look to run into the pressure. He might be benched before this drive even ends. 3rd and 14, it's going to be yet another 3-and-out. 3rd and 14 now. AJ Martinez has looked absolutely incompetent this entire game, so obviously this is going to be a situation in which he throws the best pass of the entire game and gets a first down, because that's what AJ Martinez is. Incompetent for 90 minutes, and then he throws 1 good pass, and there it is. That's his best pass of the game, and it's probably going to be his best pass of the game. It's now 2nd and 4, and AJ Martinez has completed 2 passes in a row. That feels like a miracle. Out of shotgun, wide receivers in tight. It's going to be another throw attempt, and it's going to be another completion. It's Samori Toure on his 2nd consecutive reception. This one for 26 yards, getting them into field goal range. Only a 1-yard carry on 1st down. We're not going to be able to run the ball the rest of the game. So this is going to be on AJ Martinez to actually complete multiple passes in a row, which he's finally done for the first time today. 2nd and 9 now. He's going to look to throw. It's going to be a 4-man rush. He's going to have time. He's going to have a receiver open, and he does find him. Samori Toure, once again, his 3rd straight reception. AJ Martinez has finally completed 4 consecutive passes, which gets him 5 completed passes on the game. Now it's 3rd and 4. He's going to have to complete 1 more. 5 wide look for Nebraska. They're going to look to throw. Only a 3-man rush for Kentucky. He's got his man on the curl route. It's Omar Manning, who gets 7 yards and a new set of downs. They have the ball 1st and goal once again. So that makes it 3rd and goal. Depending on how this play goes, they might be going for it on 4th down. 3 wide to the right-hand side. He's going to look to throw. He's got his man over the middle. It's over Oliver Manning. Oliver Manning. Martin. I cannot get his nickname right. Oh my God. Words are not my friend right now, but touchdowns for Oliver Martin are. It looked like we were going to go 3-and-out, but we completed a 3rd and long and then drove the rest of the field to get 7 points and tie this game up. An incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 for Kentucky, and they're going to look to throw. The quarterback's going to take off himself. Levis is going to get about 7 or 8 yards, set him up in 3rd and 2. 2 running backs are going to join Levis in the backfield, and it's going to be a pass attempt. 3-man rush. He's going to look for his man near the sideline, and it gets broken up. Pass is broken up by number 6. I'm not actually sure who that is. Is that Deontay Williams? No, he's 8. Who's 6? Cam Taylor-Britt? I think it is. That's another forced punt. And they're going to look to throw it. It's a fake. He's going to complete it, and he's going to get the 1st down, I think. A faked punt. I definitely did not expect that, but they complete it, and they get the 1st down. Well, that was annoying, and it was actually Quentin Newsom on the pass breakup the play before. Probably why I didn't know who he is, because I think the dropped interception was the only thing he's done all season long. 1st and 10 now for Kentucky, and the quarterback's going to take it himself, and it's going to be a big gain. The decision to go for it on 4th down turns out being the right decision. They're now in field goal range and ready to get points and retake the lead. I'm usually ready for those fake punts, but I definitely wasn't in that situation. That caught me off guard. An incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10. Their quarterback's only completed 1 pass so far, but he has absolutely torched us with his legs, and he does it once again. It's another 17 yards. He is already nearing 100 rushing yards. Now 1st and 10 from about the 14-yard line. They're going to go spread out wide. 3 receivers out wide, and it's going to be a throw, and he's going to complete it. He's going to fall forwards for the first down. Sets him up 1st and goal from about the 2-yard line. This is probably going to be another 7 points from Kentucky. They're going to spread him out on 1st and goal, but I would be surprised if Chris Rodriguez doesn't get the ball here, and he does up the middle, and our defensive line got pushed 5 yards into the end zone. And so it's another 7 points for the Kentucky offense. Just as how good our defense was against Iowa, they have been equally awful today. Just an absolutely incompetent showing. Now Nebraska can have the ball back with another chance to drive down the field, but they're going to have to do it through the air. We cannot run the ball anymore. And on 1st down, it's completion to Oliver Martin. He got the touchdown in the last drive, and he gets 12 yards in the first play of this one. A throwaway and then a 4-yard reception makes it 3rd and 6 for this Nebraska offense. They need to get this conversion if they're going to try to keep in this game, because the defense is not going to get any stops. They're already down by 7. If they go down by 14, that's hard to come back from. Looks like they're going to let some time run off the clock here. If they don't get the 1st down, they don't want to leave Kentucky with a lot of time. So 1 second left on the game clock, and they're going to snap it. 3rd and 6, a blitz from Kentucky, and they're going to find his man Samori Toure on the crossing route. He gets 8 yards, gives him a new set of downs. They were fine taking that time off the clock because they do have all 3 timeouts, and in college, a 1st down stops the clock as well, so time shouldn't be an issue. 1st and 10 from this normal shotgun look. He's going to look for his man once again. It's another completed pass. This time, Samori Toure with the reception. He's just short of the 1st down. Looks like they're going to hurry back to the line of scrimmage. 34 seconds left on the game clock, and they're going to snap it. 4-man rush. He's going to have time. He's looking for his man on the slant route, and he's got him. It's Omar Manning, and he fumbles. We rarely get into the red zone, but I think we've fumbled on about half the times we have. It feels like every single time we're in the red zone to end a half or to end a game, we fumble it. Almost every single time. So now the Kentucky are going to have the ball back with all 3 timeouts. They have to drive the entire length of the field, but I wouldn't put it past them. But it looks like after that carry, they decided to just run the clock out. They've already got a lead. No reason to try to push it and force or risk a turnover, a fumble, or an interception. Both unlikely. I think we've recovered 1 fumble or 2 this entire season, and we've dropped more interceptions than we've caught by a pretty big margin. Kentucky got the ball to start the half, but Nebraska's defense actually forces a 3 and out. A stop for loss on a 1st down carry, and then 2 incompletion. Give them the ball right back with decent field position as well, near the 45-yard line. From this pistol look, 2 tight ends on the field, and they're going to look to see if they can keep running the ball. The best carry they've had in a while. Maria Johnson gets 12. I think that's the first time we haven't been hit at the line of scrimmage since the 2nd drive of the game. New set of downs now on the other 45 now. 1st and 10, still in a pistol look, and it's going to be another run attempt for Amir Johnson. He's going to get the edge, and he's going to get a solid gain, 5 yards. 4-yard run by Amir Johnson on 2nd down makes it 3rd and 1. They're coming out in the Maryland I. They've had decent success with this so far today. And it's going to be Yaquez Yen who gets the carry. He just barely gets the 1st down. A 7-yard carry by Adrian Martinez on 1st down makes it 2nd and 3. Surprise, surprise, the running game is starting to work again after we've actually completed multiple passes. Where'd that come from? 2nd and 3 now, and it's going to be another Amir Johnson carry up the middle, and he's going to be stopped just short. It's another 3rd and very short. Adrian Martinez just gets the 1st down on a quarterback sneak, so now it's a new set of downs, 1st and 10. They're coming out in a Wildcat look. Austin Allen in the backfield. Actually, I think that might be Travis Vokalek. Amir Johnson slots the left-hand side. He's going to come in motion, and he's not going to get the ball. It's going to be Adrian Martinez taking it himself. He's going to get another solid carry, 6 yards. Amir Johnson just gets enough to give him a new set of downs. So now it's 1st and 10. And still in this pistol look, it's going to be another read option. Adrian Martinez taking it himself. He's got some green grass in front of him, but he's got a man closing him down. He gets the tackle, but he gets 8 yards. 2nd and 2. So it's another 3rd and short, and they are back to the Maryland I. And it's going to be a handoff. No, it's going to be a triple option. He's going to find his man Amir Johnson with the toss, and it is a walk-in touchdown. They tried every single look out of this Maryland I. The fullback dives, the running back dives, the quarterback sneaks. This time they pull out a triple option, and it works, and ties this game at 21. I think the last thing we expected today was an offensive shootout. Yes, we do only have 21 points, but for this offense, that's a shootout. Kentucky going to have the ball back, though. They're going to look to run up the middle on the first play. It's a good stop again, though. He only gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're trying to stick with this Chris Rodriguez running game. It's worked for them very well this season, but it's not worked today. Another stop at the line of scrimmage makes it 3rd and 10, and they're going to look to throw, and they've got a man. It was a blitz for Nebraska, but it didn't get anywhere close to the quarterback, so he had all the time in the world to find an open receiver. Another incompletion on 2nd down. Their quarterback is 3 of 11. Those are Adrian Martinez numbers. Now it's 3rd and 9. Only a 3-man rush for Nebraska, and it's going to get there. It's Ty Robinson, their leading sacker on the season, and he gets yet another, and he ends this Kentucky drive. The Nebraska defense has started to step up. Now can their offense keep it going and possibly take the lead? 1st and 10. And it's going to be a carry for Amir Johnson. They did everything on the ground last drive. It might not work this drive, though. So it's now 2nd and 10. They're going to come out bunch to the right-hand side. If they're going to get this running game going again, I think they're going to have to establish the passing game once again. Can Adrian Martinez do that? It's going to be a blitz from Kentucky. Adrian Martinez is going to look through, and he's got his man. It's Austin Allen over the middle, and he gets 15 yards. Only the 2nd reception today for Austin Allen after he had one of his best games of the season in the last week in his last home game at Nebraska. New set of downs now near the 50-yard line. 1st and 10. 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And there's going to be a play-action pass. He's going to look for his man. It's Austin Allen once again. He gets another solid gain, about 8 yards. We're going to start the 4th quarter with Nebraska in a 2nd and 2 situation. 2 tight ends on the field from the pistol. And it's going to be Amir Johnson who gets a carry up the middle. He gets just enough for a new set of downs. Ends up being a 4-yard gain on 1st down for Amir Johnson. So now it's 2nd and 6. They come out in the pistol. Austin Allen in the backfield. And it's going to be another Amir Johnson carry up the middle. He's got some space. And he's got a good gain. It's 13 yards for Amir Johnson. Another new set of downs. Nebraska back in field goal range, looking to take the lead for the first time today, as long as they don't turn the ball over. It's something they like to do in these situations. 4 wide, Austin Allen's going to come in motion, and it's going to be a play-action pass. He's going to look for Austin Allen out of the backfield, and he gets another solid gain. Pushes forward for a total of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2, and Kentucky's going to stack the box. But Nebraska's still going to run it. Amir Johnson gets carry once again, and it's another solid carry. He falls forward for even more yardage. He gets 11. Makes it 1st and goal. Nebraska are inches away from taking a 7-point lead. But they'll have a big decision to make if they don't get this. 3rd and goal in the goal line package. And they're going to trust Adrian Martinez. And he's going to get in there. That is another 7 points on the board for this Nebraska offense. This is one of their best showings of the season. It looked like it was going to be another very poor day for the Nebraska offense. But the past 4 or 5 drives, they've been hitting on all cylinders. Through the air and on the ground. Now, can the defense get another stop? They keep trying to run this with Chris Rodriguez, but it is not working. Ty Robinson this time hits him for the loss. This has been a surprisingly good run defense for Nebraska today. They've not shown that in every single game this year, and Chris Rodriguez is a hard running back to be able to tackle. They're going to give it to him once again, but still, not much there. It's actually Smoke this time that gets the carry. He only gets a yard. Makes it 3rd and 13. Another obvious passing situation for Kentucky, and they're going to keep both running backs in the backfield, but they are going to look to throw. It's actually a screen pass for the running back. Their first running back screen today, and it's not going to work. Chris Rodriguez gets 6, but they still need another 7. They might be forced to punt once again. If Nebraska can get some points on this next drive, they might just ice this game. Can this Nebraska offense keep their form going? They've been doing really well in the last couple of drives. 1st and 10, and it's going to be a handoff. No, it's going to be a read option for Adrian Martinez. He's going to take it to the outside. He's got some space. He stiff arms a defender, and he gets the 1st down, and he stays in bounds. Nebraska are happy to take all the time off the clock they can, so it's down to 5 seconds on the play clock. 1st and 10 from this pistol look. 2 tight ends on the field, and it's going to be Amir Johnson up the middle. He's got some space, and he's near another 1st down, and I think they're going to give it to him. They do. He fights forward for an extra 2 yards. A new set of downs for Nebraska, getting very close to field goal range, if they're not there already. By the time they snap it, there'll be around 3 minutes left in the game. And they're already in very comfortable field goal range. 2nd and 3, they're going to hand off to Amir Johnson once again. It's another solid carry. 8 yards and another 1st down. Kentucky used their 2nd timeout. It's now 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. 3rd and 10. They've gone 4 wide, but they are just going to look to run the ball again. Amir Johnson gets the carry. He loses 4 this time. Kentucky are forced to use their last timeout. And as long as Connor Cole hits this field goal, it'll be a 2-score lead for Nebraska. A 39-yard attempt for Connor Cole. He has been perfect this year. I think he's 17 of 17. 4th and 14 to give Nebraska a 2-score lead with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. The kick is up, and it looks good, and it is good. Nebraska take a 10-point lead. Now Kentucky are going to have the ball back, down 10 points with no timeouts remaining. And they'll have to use an offense, a passing game especially, that's been rather ineffective today. The best thing they've done is be able to run the ball on these scramble drills, but they still don't even do it this time. It's only 2 yards on 1st down, and the clock continues to run. So now it's 2nd and 8. It looks like they might just clock this. They are going to clock it. I mean, I don't know about that call. It's now 3rd and 8. That only gives them 2 more downs, and they still need 8 yards. They're going to come out 4 wide on 3rd and 8. Running back's going to stay in the backfield, but he's probably just going to be a receiver. It's like a quick throw. I don't know what that was. I think that was an attempted inline screen, but it definitely didn't work. And this could be your ball game. 4th and 8. If they don't convert this, Nebraska wins. And the passing game for Kentucky has not been very good today, but he's going to have to throw. 3-man rush. He's going to have time. He's going to look for his man on the crossing route, and he might have been stopped short. I don't think he got it. It's Wan'Dale Robinson, their best receiver. But he gets pulled down by Deontay Williams, and Nebraska are going to win this bowl game. It's only going to take one more kneel down, and Adrian Martinez and the rest of the seniors on this Nebraska team will win their final game of the season and win the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. And that's it. Nebraska have won. It didn't look like they were even going to get to a bowl game, but they did that, and they did one better. They won the last game of the season to get them to this game, and then they went out and had the best offensive performance probably of the entire season and brought home the W. And that's it. The clock hits 0, and Nebraska have won the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. I definitely did not expect this, especially after how the game started. The offense was 3 and out on the first drive. They looked awful. They drove down the field and scored on the second, but it was entirely on the ground, so I still wasn't super optimistic, especially after the third drive where we went 3 and out once again and looked absolutely awful. But the second half, the defense absolutely stepped up. Kentucky didn't score a single point, and Adrian Martinez gets player of the game. He stepped up as well. He had a solid passing game. Not a whole lot of yardage, but he was efficient. After the first half, he was pretty accurate. I don't know if he missed a single pass other than maybe 1 or 2 throwaways in the entire second half. He found his open receivers, and they caught it, and they got first downs, and they drove down the field and put points on the board, and especially getting 7. Adrian Martinez followed up his best game of the season with another really good game. I don't know if it's as good. I think it is as good as his last game, if not even better, especially considering the situation. A big bowl game. He goes 15 of 20, 165 yards, no big plays, but he converted first downs through the air, which is something we just didn't do all season long. 1 touchdown, no interceptions, and the biggest thing to me, he only took 3 sacks. He was averaging about 6 or 7 a game, most of them from his own fault, but only 3 sacks today, and he was efficient through the air. After that first couple of drives where he was just completely off target and looked absolutely terrible, he stepped up and had a really good game and helped us win this bowl game. He was also pretty solid on the ground. 60 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, and Rahmir Johnson with one of his best games of the season. 25 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown, 4.4 average. And only 4 players caught the football for us today. Rahmir Johnson usually gets a couple receptions, but none for him today. It's Samori Toure, who is our leading receiver, the top senior wide receiver. He gets 5 receptions for 55 yards. Austin Allen gets 4 for 39. Oliver Martin, 2 for 17 with that touchdown. And Omar Manning, another 4 for 54 yards. All 4 seniors playing their last game for Nebraska. And for the defense, they started as bad as the offense did, but especially in the second half, that was one of the best defensive showings we've seen all season long. The run defense absolutely stepped up against a very, very good running team with a very, very good running back that is hard to tackle. And I thought we did really well. Only 4 tackles for loss, but even when we weren't getting tackles for loss, he's getting 0 or 1 or maybe 2 yards. He didn't hit many big gains other than that one 29-yarder for a touchdown. We didn't really get to the quarterback much either, only 1 sack, but their passing game didn't do anything. Our secondary was exceptional today, but unfortunately, most of those players are seniors, and we'll be losing all of them. And I've got to highlight the ever-reliable Connor Culp. He scored his 1 field goal today, which means he is perfect on the season. I think he's 18 of 18. That is big to have a kicker you can rely on in these situations, especially when you have a struggling offense. I don't know what changed, but this offense has really come alive in these last 2 weeks. I wish it didn't take until the last 2 games of the season, but they looked good today. 343 total yards, 178 rushing yards, 165 passing yards. We were finally balanced, something I've wanted this entire season that we just have not had. And we were good on third down, and most of those were through the air. 8 of 13, 61%. We converted our 1 fourth down, and we turned every single red zone opportunity into points. 4 touchdowns and 1 field goal. What a way to end the season. Beating our Big Ten rivals, Iowa, to surprisingly get us into a bowl game, and then going on and winning that bowl game against a good Kentucky team. It feels good after what's been a rough season to win Nebraska's first bowl game in 7 years. They hadn't won a bowl game in 7 years, and it's been 6 years since they've been in one. So not only did we get a bowl appearance, but we won it. Hopefully this is just the start of many great things here at Nebraska. We're going to be losing a lot of seniors and a lot of important ones, especially on the defense. They're going to be hard to replace because the depth here is not great, but we've got a solid recruiting class. We've gotten even more recruits in the last few weeks. So hopefully some of those true freshmen can step in and start and make an impact immediately. We'll take a look at those recruits, our season stats, and the rest of the bowl games in next episode when we do the off season. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it. I think I might split it up actually into 2 different videos. One where I go through the end of season stats, look through all the players, see how they did, look through all the award winners, all Americans, everything like that, and then have a separate episode for all the recruiting stuff. You know, which recruits we got. We got our recruiting battle at in the off season to get the final couple of recruits we want to bring to this team, and then set ourselves up for year 2 here at Nebraska. That was a great way to end year 1. So I'll see you next episode as we prepare for year 2. Year 1 and we've already got a trophy. Gotta say, I didn't expect that. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials and my Twitch are in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.